Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me.
Hello. Está muy alto.
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay, thank
Mics are
you.
working perfectly. Welcome, everyone. Bienvenue. We will be able to start in a few minutes.
Puedes bajar el mío, también está alto, porfa. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay, sí, sí, gracias.
¿Ah? ¿Qué cosa? ¿Tienes miedo a mi favor?
Okay, I think we're good. So let me start in English first. Je vais commencer en anglais et je traduirai en français ensuite. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the digital press conference of the TEG Campus 2021. We are live on the YouTube channel of TEG Campus. My name is Manon Massia. I'm from Global Mind Consulting PR firm, and I will be moderating the digital press conference for today. Bienvenue à tous, bienvenue à la conférence de presse digitale du Tech Campus 2021. Mon nom est Manon Massia de Global Mind Consulting et je serai la modératrice pour la conférence de presse digitale d'aujourd'hui. So let me first explaining you how the press conference will go through. So I will start with introducing our speakers for today. I will let them then explaining a little bit more what is the TEG Campus, what is his vision, what is his ambition, maybe do a little focus on the 2021 edition. We are on the last day of the TEG Campus 2021 today, so the press conference of today is also the occasion and the opportunity to do a little throwback on what happened, what kind of achievements, what kind of realizations. And our three eminent speakers are here for us today to explain us a bit more about that. And then I will leave the floor to the media and journalists present today for a Q&A session. So please feel free to ask any questions. Just make sure you specify the name of the media, the name of the journalist, the speaker you're asking the question, and then, of course, the question. We will then select the question and put them on the screen so that our speakers can answer them. Très rapidement en français, je vais vous expliquer un petit peu comment tout cela va se dérouler. Donc, je vais d'abord introduire nos trois speakers. Je pourrai ensuite leur laisser la parole pour qu'ils puissent un petit peu nous expliquer qu'est-ce que le TEG Campus, quelle est sa vision, quelle est son ambition, depuis combien de temps est-ce que cet événement existe en Guinée équatoriale, depuis combien de temps il résonne sur l'Afrique. Nos trois speakers pourront ensuite faire un focus vraiment sur cette édition 2021 qui se termine aujourd'hui. Quelles ont été les conclusions de tous les panels organisés, quelles ont été les réalisations, quels projets ont pu voir le jour également. Peut-être éventuellement passer un temps sur des chiffres clés de participation, de réalisation. Et ensuite, la place sera à vous, journalistes et médias, pour poser vos questions. Simplement, faites en sorte de bien spécifier le nom du média, votre nom, la personne à qui vous posez la question, si vous souhaitez une réponse en particulier, et ensuite, bien sûr, la question. Et les questions apparaîtront sur l'écran pour qu'elles puissent être répondues. So very briefly, let me introduce our speaker. We have Dr. Oscar Ngomo, who is the chairman of the TEG Campus Organizing Committee and also CEO at GITGE Equatorial Guinea. We have then Olivia Garcia Berniko, who is vice chairman of the TEG Campus Committee. And finally, Clara, Nchama Nguema, who is a member of the TEG Campus Committee and in charge of the sponsorships for the event. So maybe I will let first and foremost Dr. Oscar Ngomo to start and maybe explain us a bit more and presenting us the TEG Campus, how it was created and with which ambition behind it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. Can you please repeat the last question, please?
Sure. So I was introducing you and then asking you to maybe presenting what is the TEG Campus, what is its vision, what is the ambition, why did GITGE decided to create such an event in Equatorial Guinea, and also why do you want this event to resonate on the African continent?
Yeah, thank you very much, and again, thank you for having us. As you know, we are going through a process of a digital technological era, which started just before COVID, and which has started since years ago, and it has been amplified due to COVID. And Africa should not be left out during this transformation. Having said that, one of the main reasons for us that made us create TEG Campus is exactly because of that need, because of Equatorial Guinea as a whole and the youth in particular, that we also want to be part of this digital platform. And in order for us to be part of this digital platform, the best way was to start by creating a platform in which we could have young people presenting their ideas and meeting others from different backgrounds, where innovators could come and exchange and try to create a community which will, from that base, we will start like bit by bit create this technological ecosystem, which has been growing since 2018, which when we first started TEG Campus. And it's just important for us to have this platform. TEG Campus, having TEG Campus alone is not enough. We will want more of this platform to be implemented here in Niger and also across Africa. One of our main vision is to promote the ICT throughout Africa, especially in the sub-Saharan area, and also to promote the entrepreneurship spirit through the TEG Campus platform. And our ambition is we would like to see Africa also be taken into consideration when discussing about technology in the world stage, which is not the case at this moment. And given the fact that we have the youngest population in the world, I think we should be able to do this because more than 60% of the African population is the age between 15 to 35, which is a very good thing, opportunity for Africa to take advantage of and try to leverage this advantage so that we as African, we can also have a voice through technology. And I often say if we miss this opportunity now, it will be very difficult for us to really be part of it. And it's now or never. And the way to do that is to create this community, to create collaboration in between countries, in between people, so that we can exchange and try to prove solutions that will fix our own problems, not trying to copy other solutions. We need to try and find our own solutions so that we can be better at what we are doing.
Thank you so much. Maybe I will pass on to Olivia. Olivia, are you comfortable in English or do you prefer to answer in French?
I prefer in English.
English is perfect. So the 2021 edition for TEG Campus, the theme was the tech response. Why did you choose this specific theme for 2021? And what kind, in light of the last 5 days of the TEG Campus event, what can you say kind of response can technology bring to meet African challenges, being global economic, social, educational, energetic challenges? Because I know there were many panels of discussions and competitions and trainings to try to answer this big questions, these global questions. What kind of response can technology bring to these challenges?
Yes, nowadays, as you can see, technology is involved in almost everything that we do in our daily lives. The way that we interact with people, the way that we interact with our environment, technology is involved. So that means that we can also use technology to solve the problems that we have in Africa, the needs that we have in Africa. It's just a matter to see what problems we have and then try to use technology. This is like the motto of this edition. But for the contest, we decided to add themes like agriculture, for example, because, for example, agriculture is the sector in which many African economies depend on. So we can use technology to help our local farmers to improve their efficiency in the production, in the daily problems that they have. Is just a matter to analyze our society, analyze our countries, see the problems that we have, and in other countries, in other continents, we are using more and more technology in other sectors. So why not, for example, in agriculture? Also for environment. We always see these like outsiders, like this is not something that affects African countries or African population, but we must be aware of it. We need to take conscience of it and see that also technology can help us to protect our biodiversity, our countries, and also is always technology involved. So in this context, we have people that see all these needs, all these problems, and we also see solutions that can help us in our daily lives. So that's the idea. We don't need to look for solutions for other continents. We only need to adapt maybe the solution that are already developing in other continents and adapt them to our countries, our society, or in our daily life. And that's the idea. And we come to an end in this edition. This is the last day. We are now waiting for the winners. But we saw many projects that have a very good ideas to help us here in Africa. And that's what we've been looking for in TEG Campus, not only for Equatorial Guinea, but also for other African countries. And I can say that we are very happy that the young people, not only Equatorial Guinea, that young people that participate in this edition, but also young people for other countries, that they idea are very clear, and they have the idea for local problems, local needs. That's something that we are very happy about.
Thank you so much, Olivia. So the vision of TEG Campus is to build bridge between the local scale, the regional scale, the Pan-African scale, so that we can position Africa on the global tech market and really position the continent as a solution to face global challenges. And this idea of building bridges, maybe I will ask Clara to answer that question, as in charge of the sponsorships program for the TEG Campus. How does this event manage to gather so youth, as you said, is an important, if not the only part of the TEG Campus event. How do you manage to build bridges between youth and the business sector? How do you make projects that you have in competitions here then concrete so they can bring solutions?
Yes, thank you. Like Olivia stated, this event brings so many young people, not only here in Equatorial Guinea, but all the continent, to have a platform where they can showcase the ideas that they have. So as she said, we have so many people with talents, but also we have entities or enterprises that they have needs. So when we have a platform like TEG Campus, those needs that they have, they can come around and see that the young people of the continent can actually create solutions. We have here the issue with agriculture. So we have so many participants that have shown different ideas that they think is going to be a solution for those farmers. So when you are a farmer or an entity that you need, for instance, a system for your farm, if you come to the TEG Campus, you will see that there are young people that can actually get involved in solving your problem, and you can finance the idea or the project you think is going to help you not only solve your issue, but also the issues of other farmers around the continent. And I'm using that as an example because in this year we have, for instance, agri-tech as one of the main topics that the young people have to work on.
Thank you so much, Clara. Maybe coming back to Dr. Oscar, how TEG Campus managed to involve youth in this youth and tech concept? So you have youth as the future of humanity, and then tech as the resource of the future. How do you involve youth? Do you involve them in the creation of the event itself? Do you invite them to then continue to make live the event during the year? What role does youth have in the TEG Campus event exactly?
Thank you for the question. Being the first platform, technological platform in Equatorial Guinea, that's first of all one of the way that these young kids have. I mean, any young kid that have any idea can come and compete because it's the only platform that we have here in Equatorial Guinea. We also do work with local school, both private and public as well during the year, because we have different programs that interlink with the TEG Campus, one of them being GITGE, which is all about STEM education. And it's something that we do promote this event throughout the year. And so that when we reach the time for TEG Campus, it's not something that people will be, oh, wow, I have forgotten about it. It's actually, it lives on throughout the 365 days during the year. And also, we also work with the universities throughout the year as well, both with the GITGE program and also with the TEG Campus as well. Because one of the things that is very important for us, and we know this very well, and is technology alone will not solve things. And also, it's not a one-man job for us to create a good ecosystem in Africa. It's involve all of us. All of us have to do something about it. And it all starts from the base, the education. Without education, this kid will not have the necessary characteristic, or they will not be equipped to really build solutions that will solve the challenges that Africa faces, which is why we have the TEG Campus platform, yes, but we have created other platforms that support this TEG Campus, so that when these kids come to our platform once a year, they can be equipped with good math, with good engineering tools, and so on. And to answer your question is just we work with the local communities, school, private people, company, as my colleagues just mentioned.
Thank you so much. So to maybe come back to what you were saying and education being the foundation of everything, maybe Olivia, could you tell us a bit more about the different zones of the TEG campus and how it's organized, and maybe focus on the Learn zone where you have most of the trainings happening, and maybe talk to us a little bit more about the different trainings that happened?
Okay, thank you. You just mentioned how we involve young people in Tech Campus. In Tech Campus, it's not only the contest. If you come here, you will only see young people. We have a Tech TV where most of the people working there as, cameras, production and everything are young people. We have volunteers that are young people that are still in schools. We have, it's just young people. So about the zones, we have different zones because we want Tech Campus to be a platform where everyone finds his place. We have the lab zone where the software and hardware contest happens. We have the speak zone where we have the panels of discussion between experts in Africa and in all the continents. We have the Learn Zone. In this year, the Learn Zone is focused for teachers because of the pandemic, we know that most of the schools have to lock, and all schools were in e-learning platforms. So we want to focus on that to help our public and local schools to have all the tools to face these difficult times, and not left the education for later, because this is very important. So this year, the Learn Zone is very special because we focus on education, e-learning platforms, and to help our teachers to just move on with this actual situation. We also have other zones that are more for entertainment. We have the fun zone where after all this work, people need to enjoy and be happy. And it's a celebration for all of us working on this event. And that's it. Tech Campus is a platform where everyone, not only young people, because we always talking about young people, but I think that everyone actually can find his place in Tech Campus.
Thank you so much, Olivia. Maybe to also come back to what you were saying about COVID and how Tech Campus, as much as everyone else, had to adapt. Just to come back to the beginning of Tech Campus, it was created in 2018. At that time, it was an edition in Equatorial Guinea, and you had around 2,000 visitors. Then the year after, 2019, you had much more, like 7,000 visitors. And then last year, because of COVID, you had to adapt and imagine an entire digital edition where you had around 30,000 visitors. What about this year? What about, so maybe Clara, you want to answer this one. What about the 2021 edition? How did you manage to work with all your partners to imagine a hybrid edition, as it was also digital and in Malabo and Bata? How did you organize, and what do you think is the silver lining of that? What is the good part of the digital that you were able to keep? What's the good part of the Malabo and Bata edition that you were able to keep? How did you manage to organize this 2021 edition?
Yes, thank you for the question. As you stated, every year we see a number of increasement in the participants and also the visitors that we have in the TEG Campus. This year, only on our website, we have over 20,000 visitors. When it comes to how we manage to have the sponsors and also to try to negotiate. This year we have to do different zones that are that happen in Bata and Malabo. We have the lab zone and the game zone. Some of the activities were developed in Bata, other ones here in Malabo, and also we have online activities. So that's how we manage, because we have different infrastructures. For instance, here in Malabo, where we have the main office of TEG Campus, then so we have like a building where we will manage to have activities from the lab zone. In Bata, we also have some sponsors that allow us to have our young people and also participants to create their projects in the lab zone and the game zone. When it comes to areas like TEG Creator, which is our new zone, and also the part of the lab zone that is mainly for software makers, all that area was made online this year. So what we did with our sponsor is that we offer them visibility not only in our physical places, but also online. As we mentioned, we have our main website where if you go, you see all the sponsors that we have this year, and also on our social medias. And this year we also have what we call the Tech TV, which we introduced last year. So we give our sponsors the opportunity to have interviews that you can also follow on our website, and they can actually come and talk about the experience they have as sponsors in the TEG Campus. So we managed actually to have a good sponsors this year, and also give them a platform to offer them their benefits.
Thank you so much. Maybe to continue on that.
Sorry, Manon. Sorry, Manon. Just adding what Clara just said. I think one of the most important things when organizing such an event is the team behind it. And it has actually been an incredible journey ever since TEG Campus started in 2018. Year by year, we had to innovate. And for us the innovation, it doesn't require it's not a one-person job. It's a group, it's a team that works, because these kids out there, they're expecting us, they're expecting the TEG Campus for next year, 2022, to be better than this one. And this has always been the difficult part of it. But thanks to the team, and we keep on innovating, I think they are the force behind TEG Campus. They are the one that are making this to happen. They are the one that make this to happen this year, to have one part of TEG Campus in Bata and another one in Malabo, and all this innovation around the event this year.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's a perfect transition, but you're right. We need to, because we talked about the sponsors, but we need to mention also and thank all the volunteers that are here every day during the TEG Campus. How many volunteers do you have exactly for this edition?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How many volunteers do you have for the 2021 edition of the TEG Campus?
This year we have around 130 volunteers. In Malabo we have like 100 volunteers, and then in Bata we have over 30 volunteers.
So that would be only young volunteers,
Yes.
aged no more, I suppose, more than 25, 30 years old maybe?
Yes, most of them are young people.
Perfect. So maybe to come back to what Dr. Oscar was saying, and for me it stayed as the perfect transition. As you were saying, TEG Campus, as it is an annual meeting, the biggest tech meeting in Africa. We are already expecting the 2022 event, as the 2021 is coming to an end today. what is the ambition of TEG Campus for the years coming? How do you see TEG Campus evolving? What do you think will become its role in the tech industry and in the global tech market? Maybe as a word of conclusion, what do you think will be the future of TEG Campus? Where do you want to bring it?
Thank you for the question. It can be a difficult one, but let me not be too ambitious and try to be minimalistic, if you may. I think what we want, the way I see TEG Campus in the year, let me answer first. What's going to happen with TEG Campus next year? From this year on, TEG Campus was an annual event. Now, what we are thinking on doing from today is to have TEG Campus throughout the year. The event will be one time in a year, and in between we will have different mini event where we can have classes of robotics or teaching, working with teachers and school. So there will be a lot of mini event before we actually reach the main event, which will still happen every year. The way I see it, I think TEG Campus will be maybe from next year we will start exploring the event and try and organize it in different African countries because the most important thing for TEG Campus, and one of the main reasons why we also make it international, is because we want to grow and we also want to connect with other African communities, and why not Latin American communities and European communities. The more community we can be connected to, the better it's gonna be for TEG Campus. I think from now on, it has now been ever since 2018. We kids keep on, as Olivia was saying, they keep on creating good application. The maturity keep growing, and I'm sure we will have in the next few years small startups here that are gonna start coming up, and the ecosystem, the technological ecosystem in which we really want to build, it will keep on growing. So TEG Campus, I can only see it going international. It's already there, but it will keep on growing as well. But it's very important to also note here that this is not an Equatorial Guinea event, it's an African event. It's not only for Equatorial Guinea, it's for all Africa.
So now maybe, Oscar, I have last questions for you. As you mentioned, it's not an Equatorial Guinea event, it's an African event. There is this will for and this ambition for TEG Campus to really offer an alternative to Silicon Valley and to really be part of this change of narrative for the African continent. What would be the role of TEG Campus, but even technology in itself, in this change of narrative? How can technology be part of changing the narrative around the African continent?
Thank you. Very interesting. I think you have the question. You have the answer. Sorry. We can say one of the you and I know this very well. One of the team that were most popular during ever since the pandemic started is technology. That means thanks to technology, ever since COVID started, we are able to actually communicate the way you and I are doing it now. We are able to attend our university school. We are able to see our parents, and we are able to do many things. It's thanks to technology. If technology was not there, I think the world would have been very difficult during these times. Having said that, I really think for Africa to be part of this world, to Africa to be a reference, relevant in this area, we have to go to the foundation. Education is very important. Very important, because look at what happened during the pandemic. I keep saying this and sharing this with my colleague. when they were talking about vaccine, most of the continent countries, they all were researching, with their science and stuff, but not a single country in Africa is yet to come with a solution when it comes to vaccine. Why of that? Its technology is true, but the education has to also be there. Before we can get to the technology, we have to start first with education. And the question is, do we have the right type of education? That's a question that we all have to answer. And to me, I believe all of us need to really reflect on this. Do we have the right mindset, the right education? Do we give the right advice to our kids, to our brothers, to be part of this world? This is very important. I think we should really change the way of thinking. We should implement the right education that will allow us to actually build our own vaccine, to actually build our own TV, our own solutions that will solve African problems, that will allow us to also share with international communities and exchange all these different views. If we can do that, implement the right education and the right mindset, I can see Africa being also part of this world and being also relevant when it comes to technology. Education is the way forward.
Thank you so much, so much, Oscar, for this. It's a very inspirational message, and I think it really reflects on what the TEG Campus aims at. And maybe one last word of conclusion. I would like each of you, maybe starting with Olivia, to maybe state the one thing they are the most proud of with the TEG Campus.
Thank you. After these years, we can see how, especially here in Equatorial Guinea, more and more people are really involved with the event. When we talk about TEG Campus next edition, everyone is almost, what are you going to do? We want to be part of the TEG Campus. So that means that something good is happening. That means that people are starting to understand that technology is not the future, it's the present. And we have to be part of it. If we want to see changes, we have to be part of it. We have to take actions, and technology can help us with that. So it's something that we are very, very proud of it here in TEG Campus. And for me particularly, I can see young people that been working or participating in the event since the beginning. And I can see the evolution. Some of them are already working in their own projects, and that means that at somehow TEG Campus helped them. So for me, is the gift that we all have when it comes to TEG Campus.
Thank you so much, Clara. What would be the one thing you are the most proud of?
Yes, the one thing I'm mostly proud of is that everyone, especially here in the country, wants to be part of this community. When it comes to the number of participants in every year, we see an increase, not only here in Equatorial Guinea, but in all of Africa. When it comes to the volunteers, even with the pandemic, you see young people lying here and also subscribing to help those that are going to participate. When it comes to sponsors and also our partners, every year we have more of it. When it comes to the speakers, when it comes to the Learn Zone, the teachers that were assigned to also learn on on our new zone that is Tech Creator. And in the Learn zone, since this year we have the pandemic, and as Dr. Oscar stated, education is very important. So to see professors that they know that they have the knowledge, but they need those tools in order to teach young people, also subscribe to learn the new tools that are going to help them teach our young people with technology, was such an amazing experience. And I think that's one of the most important things I'm proud of when it comes to this year event.
Many thanks, Dr. Oscar. The last word is for you. I will just allow myself to quote you when you were talking about African youth. You said that youth are Africa's greatest resource. Their enthusiasm, dynamism, creativity, energy, ability to make the most of innovation can lead to political, economic, and cultural transformation on the continent. Would you say that TEG Campus ambition lays right here is it to make sure African youth will be able to make it happen?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Sure. I was just quoting you on what you were saying about African youth and how their involvement can lead to a whole transformation on the continent, be it political, economic, cultural transformation. Would you say that TEG Campus ambition is simply to make sure African youth will be able to make it happen, this transformation?
Yes, TEG Campus is there to give this hope to these young people. And as I was saying, it was well quote, young people are the best resources that Africa can have, and we should take advantage of it. And as TEG Campus is doing, TEG Campus is providing this hope to these young people that they can also build their own solutions. They can also be their own, build their own companies, and as someone from other country as well. I'm very happy with what we have been able to achieve for the past few years since 2018. TEG Campus keep on growing, and the community of this young kid is keep on growing as well. The hope that we are giving to these young people is incredible. For me to see these young people coming year by year. Now, for example, today, the most difficult thing is they're asking about it, what is going to happen tomorrow? Because during these days, they're here, they're exchanging with other colleagues, they're getting to know other people, they're getting to learn new techniques, and this is coming to the end in a few hours. What's going to happen to them tomorrow? This is the difficult part of it because it's a community where it is growing, we're very well connected, and we just want to keep on giving them this hope that they can also realize their dream. And TEG Campus, as you ask, is here to do that, and I'm very proud of it as well.
Thank you so much for this inspirational and beautiful conclusion. I think this is the end of our digital press conference. Thank you so much to our three speakers, Dr. Oscar Ondo Ngomo, Chairman of the TEG Campus Organizing Committee and CEO at GITGE Equatorial Guinea, Olivia Garcia Berniko, Vice Chairman of the TEG Campus Committee, and last but not least, Clara Nchama Nguema, TEG Campus Committee member in charge of the sponsorship program. Thank you so much for viewing and being with us today. You can follow the very last day of TEG Campus 2021 through the TEG TV, through the website, on social media as well. TEG Campus is everywhere, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, of course. Please make sure you follow TEG Campus. As Dr. Oscar said, it's just the beginning of something greater and bigger. And I think this will be the conclusion. Thank you so much. A very good day to you all. A very, very good last day for TEG Campus, and we'll see you soon on the TEG TV, as I think it never stops. You always have something on your TEG TV program. Thank you so much to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.